Good morning, Patriots. JT Serenity Farms prepping here. Information overload. We have almost limitless choices where we decide to get our information. Hopefully, you, as I do, try and glean our information from as many different sources as possible, trying to verify everything that we need to know, especially if, like I do, we want to make a video of our own and share it to get the word out. With that, we have to use our best discernment to figure out who's a shill, who's for the cabal, who's in it just to make a buck, who's in it just to pad their narcissistic ego, and who the true patriots are. I follow many channels like Mike Adams, And We Know, and Scott McKay. Channels like that these folks have been around for a while. They're very well versed. They have good connections. I have done the best research I can to validate these connections, but at some point, based on the sensitive nature of what we're being told, we have to take a leap of faith that the people we're entrusting to give us accurate and true information are, in fact, patriots like ourselves. And it's not one big psyop, or they're playing us just to make the money, just to pad their ego. So, in my journeys, I often come across channels that appear to be interesting on their face, may have a lot of followers, and I'll listen to a channel for a while, and then I'll make a decision whether this person seems legitimate or not if anything they tell me actually comes true or has come true. And sometimes I will listen because something's just not right about these people, even though they appear to be on our side. They tell us they are. I discovered one such channel, in my opinion, a little while ago. Some boy named Phil Godleski, something like that. He was actually on another channel. They were doing some kind of Zoom thing, and it just something about me struck him wrong. His attitude, his condescending nature, obviously narcissistic, obviously he believed that he was well above the audience that he was speaking to. I wasn't quite sure why the other channels that were in this call, conference, video, chat, whatever, couldn't see this. Or at least they didn't act like they did. Not that they would say it right there, but if I think you're doing something wrong, lying to me, I'm going to call you out. If they don't want to hurt their own channels, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, so I click in on this guy every now and then to see what he's spewing, this boy, because I don't trust him. Something about him's not right. So yesterday, I'm watching Scott McKay, and to my astonishment, this boy has apparently decided that he wants to pick a fight with Scott McKay, so to speak. This boy has said that Jordan Sather's a shill working for the cabal. Mike Adams is working for the cabal, and inferring that Scott McKay and some others are working for the cabal. Well, knowing Scott McKay as I do from what I've seen, he had a response. I'd like to play it for you.
Who they are. This is the people we're against. This is the fight we have. This is why I pull no punches from any of these people on any level. On any level. Look, I know there are folks that do have some trouble with my language, but most of you know I don't really care. Here's a clown named Phil Godlewski. I call him Goose Liquor. Judging by the reaction alone of Scott McKay to me reciting a little known fact about him, I believe you all have your confirmation of my report. Okay, well, you know, in terms of going public with stuff like that, I'm being accused by this clown, who is just a clown, who was arrested for statutory rape on a 15-year-old, and arrested because he wrote an illegitimate $21,000 check on for home improvement, whatever, right? This kind of guy, stating that I've taken money from the cabal. And they wonder why I hammer them. First, he says it with authority. Says it with three people, names out three people that he knows has taken money from the cabal. And then, of course, when I beat the shit out of him, what does he have to say? He has to say something as benign as this. Judging by the reaction alone of SM to hearing me recite a little-known fact about it. He didn't say a little-known fact. This is why I give these people no quarter. Reciting a little-known fact about it. What he's saying is, well, it's true, but not many people know it. But he's also downplaying that he made this kind of a, look, these guys are just looking for clicks, people. I think this is the first name that I've ever mentioned openly. The first name ever. In fact, I know it is, because I let these people just get away with murder. But this clown doesn't like what I said about him. So he comes back with this benign milquetoast pussy response after telling people that I've taken money from the cabal. This is why I beat the crap out of these people, including the scumbags in Colorado, that are working against helping people just because of their political ideology. People that are in truth.
So, I don't see that being the end of this little saga. The boy has bit off much more than he can handle. That's a given. What I'm trying to get across here is you need to make your own decisions. I'm not telling you who to watch, who to listen to, where to get your advice. That's not my job. My job is to do some research as best I can, and then I share advice, thoughts, opinions, ideas with you, and hope that you do your work and check me out. Got no problem with that. I'm not going to lie to any of us. We don't have time for that. It's not my nature. I'm just a small little channel. If I can help one person see the light and they help another and another and another, then I did what I wanted to do. That spreads. If there were 1 million channels like me with 200, 300 subscribers, how many people is that? That all are finally getting the truth. So this guy, this boy, he had really irritated me, rubbed me the wrong way. Some of the stuff that he was saying I would actually want to be true because he knows what to do. He's a predator. He's playing the game. He'll tell you enough to keep you interested and never can give sources because he can't. And he's really high up and in the 17 thingy, and no, it just, you can watch him and decide for yourself. I hate to give the guy any views, but I don't want you just to take my word for it. I didn't want this to go this long, but when I see guys like that rub me the wrong way and are a shill, I try and give them the benefit of the doubt until they prove to me that they're exactly who I thought they were. And that's what I believe that this boy has done. So, like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. But for now, Jake T, signing off.